Imagine opening your eyes for the first time not in the comfort of your bed, but under the vast endless sky, where survival depends not on apps or supermarkets but on the strength of your body and the sharpness of your mind. Picture a young primitive human, barely more than a teenager by our standards, standing barefoot on the damp earth, his hair tangled, his eyes wide, holding nothing but a sharpened stone. The world around him is wild, untamed, and filled with beasts that could end his life in a heartbeat. Before we take you on this breathtaking journey back in time to discover how early humans lived and adapted, let me say this: if you love your mom and dad, hit that subscribe button and show some love to her right now. Life a million years ago was not measured by hours and minutes but by sunrises and sunsets, by hunger and survival, by storms and fire. Our central character, let's call him Iraq, wakes at dawn in the shadow of towering mountains. The chill of the morning air wraps around his body, reminding him that warmth is not guaranteed. His tribe is small, fewer than 20 people, bound not by law but by blood, instinct, and the desperate need to survive. Food is scarce, predators are everywhere, and yet, there is a strange beauty in this raw existence. Every day is a fight, but every victory, catching a fish, finding berries, or lighting a fire, feels like triumph over the impossible. Iraq's people live in caves and temporary shelters made from branches, hides, and bones. The children cling to their mothers while the men sharpen tools from stone and wood. Fire, when discovered, is a godlike treasure. Sometimes lightning strikes a dry tree, gifting flames that must be guarded, carried, and never allowed to die. Without fire, nights are terrifying, filled with glowing eyes lurking in the dark, the roars of lions, the howls of wolves, and the chilling cries of hyenas. But with fire, the tribe finds courage. It keeps the beasts at bay, warms their bodies, and cooks their food, making it easier to chew and digest. Fire is more than survival, it is hope itself. Iraq's role in the tribe is to learn, to adapt, and to carry forward knowledge. But knowledge is not given freely, it must be earned through trials. His first great test comes when hunger strikes the tribe during a particularly harsh season. The berries are poisonous this time of year, and the rivers have dried to muddy puddles. The elders whisper of a herd of giant beasts, creatures with long tusks and thick fur, moving across the distant plains. To hunt such creatures is madness, but starvation leaves no choice. Armed with only spears tipped with stone, the tribe sets out. The ground trembles beneath the feet of these mammoths, their breath steaming in the cold air. The hunt is chaotic, brutal, and terrifying. Iraq throws his spear with all his strength, and though he is nearly trampled, the tribe succeeds. The kill provides meat for weeks, bones for tools, and hides for warmth. For Iraq, it is the first taste of courage, and the first lesson that survival demands both strength and sacrifice. Yet, survival is not only about hunting and gathering. It is about adapting to a world that constantly shifts. One night, while the tribe sleeps, the earth shakes violently. Rocks tumble from the cliffs, and fire erupts in the distance as a volcano awakens. The tribe flees in panic, carrying only what they can. Their cave is destroyed, their home erased in moments. For Iraq, the lesson is cruel but clear: the world is not theirs to control, and nature can both give and take without warning. As the tribe moves, they encounter strangers, another group of primitive humans. Fear fills the air, for not all humans are allies. Some fight for territory, for food, for dominance. Tension rises, and for days the two tribes circle each other, unsure whether to attack or make peace. Iraq, curious and brave, approaches one of the strangers cautiously. To his surprise, instead of violence, they exchange gifts, stones, shells, and tools. A fragile alliance forms, and for the first time, Iraq realizes the power of cooperation beyond bloodlines. Knowledge spreads: how to make fire from sparks, how to craft sharper blades, how to trap fish in rivers. These moments of sharing mark the earliest roots of community and civilization. But just as things seem to improve, disaster strikes again. A great predator, larger than any lion, stalks the tribe. Its eyes glint in the darkness, its roar shakes the night. The tribe loses one of its strongest hunters to the beast. Fear threatens to shatter their spirit. Yet Arak, now growing into leadership, refuses to let despair win. He studies the predator's movements, learns its patterns, and with his tribe, sets a trap using fire and spears. The battle is fierce, but they succeed in driving the monster away. For Arak, the victory is more than survival. It is proof that intelligence, strategy, and courage can overcome even the deadliest threats. Time passes, and with it, the tribe changes. They learn to shape tools with precision, to paint stories on cave walls with ash and clay, to communicate with gestures, grunts, and beginnings of language. Arak becomes a symbol of hope, his scars a testament to struggle and resilience. His story is not unique, millions like him lived and died forging the path that would one day become humanity's journey. Yet, through his eyes, we glimpse the raw truth: life a million years ago was not easy, but it was the foundation of everything we are today. The twist in Arak's story comes not from an enemy beast or a storm but from within. He begins to dream, visions of fire carried across vast lands, of tribes uniting, of tools becoming stronger, of a future where survival is not just about the next meal but about building, creating, and thriving. Those dreams are the spark of humanity's destiny. They remind us that even in the harshest conditions, hope, imagination, and the will to adapt are the most powerful tools of all. So when we look back on primitive humans, we do not just see hunters and gatherers. We see dreamers, inventors, survivors, people who faced the impossible and carved a place for us in this world. Their story is our story, and their struggles echo in every step we take today. Now I want to hear from you. Where in this great country are you watching from? Drop your state or city in the comments below so we know how far this story has traveled.